You think leadership is proven when you speak strongly, react quickly, and express what you feel without hesitation. That is false. The real signal of authority is what you do not release. Watch yourself under irritation. A comment lands, a tone feels disrespectful, a decision is questioned, your jaw tightens, your voice sharpens, you correct instantly, you explain with edge, you call it clarity. But what the room registers is leakage. You leaked irritation, you leaked insecurity, you leaked the need to be understood, and emotional leakage quietly lowers status. Not because emotion is wrong, but because uncontrolled expression signals instability. Authority does not collapse when challenged. It collapses when containment disappears. And containment follows internal structure. The mind is a command system. When command is stable, emotion is processed. When command is unstable, emotion seeks discharge. Discharge feels powerful. It feels honest. It feels relieving. It feels justified. But relief is not leadership. When a leader reacts instantly, raises tone, corrects impulsively, or over-explains under tension, he is not asserting strength. He is releasing pressure, and the nervous systems observing him register that release instantly. Humans infer authority from containment. A regulated system signals, "I am not moved by this." An unregulated one signals, "This moved me." Two leaders can say identical words. One feels composed, the other feels reactive. The difference is not vocabulary, it is containment. And containment determines hierarchy. You were told emotional expression equals authenticity. That visible frustration proves passion. That intensity proves commitment. That transparency proves trustworthiness. This belief is seductive and dangerous because constant expression does not prove depth. It proves compulsion. If every irritation must be shown, if every disagreement must be voiced, if every emotional spike must be displayed, then emotion commands you. And once emotion commands you, status declines. People do not follow volatility, they brace against it. When a leader vents publicly, the room tightens. When he corrects impulsively, energy contracts. When he displays visible frustration, attention shifts from mission to mood. And now the room is managing him, not following him. This is where leadership erodes silently, and erosion eventually becomes identity. The damage compounds over time. First you react occasionally, then you react habitually, then intensity becomes your personality. You begin to believe you are passionate, but what others experience is unpredictability. Watch two leaders under pressure. One absorbs tension, the other distributes it. One slows when challenged, the other accelerates. One filters criticism, the other defends. One protects the frame, the other exposes internal turbulence. Teams relax around containment. They become cautious around volatility, and status is never declared, it is inferred. If people must monitor your mood, they cannot fully trust your command. Now Stoic law becomes necessary, not inspirational, structural, and structure begins with self-command. The Stoics built leadership on one principle, self-command before public command. Marcus Aurelius wrote privately, not theatrically. He processed emotion internally before displaying judgment externally. Epictetus taught that the first discipline is to distinguish what is within control from what is not. Emotion arises naturally, expression is optional. This distinction is leadership architecture. From it emerge three internal laws. First, impulse is not instruction. A feeling does not require performance. Second, delay increases dominance. The longer you can hold emotion without leakage, the more stable you appear. Third, containment builds gravity. People orient toward what does not move under pressure. In practice, when criticized, reduce visible reaction. When tension rises, lower volume. When challenged, pause before speaking. Containment is not silence. It is calibrated release. And calibration signals rule. Here is the principle most people misunderstand. Containment is not suppression. Suppression stores emotion rigidly. Containment processes emotion without display. A suppressed leader becomes silent and tense. A contained leader remains calm and deliberate. The difference is internal command. Suppression says, "I cannot show this." Containment says, "This does not require release." When emotion spikes, do not focus outward. Restore internal order first. Slow the breath, still the posture, lower the tone, not for appearance, for alignment. Each time you choose non-release, you strengthen command circuitry. Each time you resist discharge, you accumulate authority, because the emotion you refuse to display no longer owns your status. Authority is not built through expression, it is built through restraint. The leader who masters containment does not demand respect. Stability becomes visible, and visible stability becomes influence. The emotion you do not discharge becomes stored power. The impulse you subordinate becomes structural strength. The mind you command becomes the room you command, and what does not leak cannot be leveraged. If this resonated, support the mission, like the video, subscribe for disciplined thinking, and comment one insight you refuse to forget. We are not chasing noise, we are building Stoic titans.